of attention down in the staging lanes here. It's a 1967 Ford Fairlane. It's a Ford Fairlane GT 500. Original 390 4-valve engine, 4-speed transmission. This one is done perfectly in the standard Ford candy apple red, black GT stripe, vintage Krager SS wheels. This car needs nothing. And it was the answer to Ford's answer really to the 66, 67 Chevy Chevelles. It's got that slope back. When I look at this car, though, it reminds me of the NASCAR legend Ned Jarrett. Won a lot of races in a car like this, guys. And I'm going to tell you, this is another one of those hidden gems that are going to be coming across on Sunday. This is a nice car. Somebody's going to get a great deal.
Yeah, I love those things. I think you're getting, for the price, it's not a huge amount of money. I think you get a lot of style, you get a lot of look. I think if you're just entering the...
Quite that high, maybe about half of that, but this is a beautiful car. Rick, back to you.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I've seen the prices on these Porsches jumping recently, especially in that era, so it wouldn't surprise me at all to see double what you were just talking about. And up on the Mother's on Deck camera right now, a 1967 Ford Fairlane GT. It's a 500 GT hardtop. That's the one that Ray was showing us just a few minutes ago. I really love the look of that, and I look forward to seeing it up on the block in just a moment. Meanwhile, right now, 1967, and this Ford Fairlane 500 GT hardtop was built back in 1967. You saw Ray preview just a little while ago, and as I mentioned, I really love the look of this car.
Well, this is an S code, which means it has the big block, the 390. And 1966 was the year that Fairlane kind of grew up a little bit, you might say, with a wider engine bay, so that the small block engine was there, and also the big block. Now, this same front architecture was installed on the Mustangs for 1967, again, so they could install the big block powertrain. Now, this one is an actual factory 4-speed car. We look at the door tag, you see the number 5 over transmission, so it's a factory 4-speed 390 car. Very, very cool.
Yeah, a lot of work done on the engine compartment of this, and I tell you what, this car shows very, very well. One of the style things we should talk about on the front of the car, in 1965 they had side-by-side headlights. For 66 and 67 they went to this vertical stack, and then in 68 they went back to the side-by-side. So that's one of the things you'll see as it's going across. We got a bid up to $28,000. This very easily could become our top seller of the day in just a moment.
Series 40 exhaust, SS Krager mags.
Like the Krager mags on there. Overall, it just shows very well. It's got great paint, solid braidwork and chrome.
Well, the Pontiac GTO arrived in 1964, and without that event, we would not probably see things like this. They really set the standard for all of Detroit to create their own intermediate-sized muscle cars with big block V8.
Well, didn't quite become the top seller of the day. Sold for $28,000, but that does make it number 2 behind that 2004 Ford F-350 that we saw sell just a little while ago. And rolling up behind